what they play. I just want them to be at a comfortable weight that, one, they can sustain themselves through a complete season, more importantly, play effectively and play fast.
And is it right now, as far as depth, I know you've been asked this question, you'll be asked it again, but Kamari, would you say Kamari and KJ are kind of sharing snaps with the twos? LaShawn is number one, and then Jazz is working in with everything else? Or
Right now, to be honest with you, I kind of give everybody a share with the ones, just to try to see who, I want to give everybody a fair chance to show what they can do. I don't want to pigeonhole somebody right now because we're still 2-3 weeks out from playing a football game. But those guys are getting plenty of reps. Each one of them are getting reps with the ones and twos because, to me, that's only fair. You have to see how they look with both and let the chips fall where they may. I think there's a lot of depth in the room, guys that have started games for us, especially LaShawn and KJ have started plenty of games. But there's some guys on their heels, too, and that's good for the room.
It sounds like Brevin Dahl has impressed some people with his speed, even coming off a pretty serious injury. Mm-hmm. What does he look like with your group?
He's been pretty good. Well, he's a freshman, so of course there's still more to learn, but he's been really good. I mean, the first thing that jumps out to you is the speed, because speed is hard to come by. I mean, that's not something you can coach. That's not something you're either born with that or you're not, and he's got it. So that thing jumps off the screen when you see him run.
You're having to share Terrell and Brevin a little bit. How has that gone? Are they in your meeting room, or are they in the other meeting room? Or
they've done both. They've done both. Terrell actually has a little bit more of a base because he started off in my room, so he has a little better understanding of all the running back responsibilities. So it's a little bit easier for him to fluctuate back and forth. Brevin, on the other hand, is really just kind of getting his feet wet for the first time with both positions. So for him, he's a little bit behind the eight ball because he's a freshman, but he's doing a great job, and TJ's coming along too. We're just trying to find ways that we can utilize all of our athletes.
How's this new offense for the running backs in terms of the passing game?
The biggest difference really is just the responsibilities. What are we being asked to do in terms of what route are you supposed to run on this particular play? Who are you supposed to block in this particular protection? But as far as like what we work on, I mean, we need to run the ball. We need to be able to pass protect. We need to be able to catch the ball. So that doesn't change no matter which offense you're in. But where you fit in each particular play, that changes, and that's what we're trying to iron out the details on now.
I'm guessing what I'm getting at is, are there more opportunities to catch the ball out of the backfield?
There are. We're trying to find ways to get them the ball. Any athlete that we have, especially the running backs, we're trying to find ways to get them the ball in space, not just hand the ball off to them. So whether it's through a screen, whether it's motioning them out, getting them one-on-one matchups with the linebackers, anything we can do to get the ball into a playmaker's hand in space, that's what we're trying to do.
Growth with Kamari. What have you seen? Kamari's growth.
Oh, aside from the weight that he's put on?
Yeah. Has he put on good weight?
He has. He's fairly lean when he first got here. He's still a slight frame kid, but he's bulking up the right way, and he's just growing, in my opinion. I think that if I had to say he had a weakness coming out, would be his catching the ball and route running, and those are things that he's worked on, and those are things that he and I have talked about. And to me, you wouldn't even know it was a weakness at this point. He's really come along great.
Is LaShawn, what is he able to do at this point? Anything?
LaShawn, he's dealing with a little bit of soft tissue injury, and those things are always tricky, but I'm not concerned about LaShawn. LaShawn's this is his fifth year. He's played plenty of football. He knows a lot of nuances that some of the younger guys don't. So he's a guy that he's taken quite a few reps over the years. He's taken some reps in the spring in this offense. He's taken some reps in the beginning of the camp too. So he knows what he's doing. It's just a matter of making sure we keep him healthy.
What have you Caleb, what have you seen out of him so far?
KJ's rolling. KJ is rolling. I think he's had a really good camp. He's playing fast, which is what you always want out of KJ. And the biggest thing you're trying to do is get him to play physical, and he's playing more physical too. So I like what I see from KJ right now. He's rolling.
Has he showcased the ability to put his foot in the ground and change direction? It seemed like maybe he was more of your straight line, long. He's obviously a long strider, but has he, you think, become more innovative as it relates to being able to change direction?
I think so. KJ's a longer body running back. He's never going to be like the water bug, make guys miss in a phone booth type player. That's not his style. But he's a one-cut runner. He's a slasher, and I think he's getting better at being decisive. And always preach patience to the hole, speed through the hole. And so right now he's playing fast. He's starting to understand where those creases are, and that's what you want. And if we keep that rolling, we'll like what we see on game day.